शहर हैदराबाद की एक तारीख जिसे मिटाने की मुनज़्ज़म साजिश रची जा रही है। निज़ाम स्टेट, जिसे डेक्कन स्टेट भी कहा जाता था, इसकी एक तारीख है जिसे आज की नई नस्ल को तारीख तोड़ मोड़ कर पेश की जा रही है। रियासत की तारीख की हिफाजत और तारीख को रियासत के अवाम तक पहुँचाना ज़रूरी है और सभी इस तारीख से बखूबी वाकिफ़ होना है। इस खुसूस में आज हमारे साथ टी विवेक, फाउंडर सेक्रेटरी तेलंगाना काउंसिल ऑफ हिस्टोरिकल रिसर्च ने TCHR और इसकी जानिब से हिस्ट्री के लिए किए जाने वाले इक़दामात के बाद तफसीलात पेश किए हैं, जिसे आपके लिए पेश किया जा रहा है।
The Telangana Council of Historical Research is a registered body. Actually, it's an eclectic group of people drawn from different walks of life. Our president is Mr. Vivek. He is a retired civil servant, and I am a former member of TSPSC and also a public servant of 30 plus years of service. And then there are also others in the Telangana Council of Historical Research, Dr. L. Pandurangareddy, FRAS, who is well known for his insights into history. And then there are also others who are drawn from other walks of life. Janab Nair Sahab, who is a retired banker. So I mean, of course, we did have one Dr. Chiranjeevi Koluri, who is no more, unfortunately, and of course an Telangana activist, and also one who was associated with Dalit movement and a social activist. So it's Telangana Council of Historical Research is quite diversified in its composition, and that brings a lot of synergy and energy to the kind of work that we do in TCHR. And then this TCHR, we felt there was a need to form a body of this kind to fulfill a pressing need to take history to the common man. Typically, as all of you know, today history is, among social sciences, is considered the least priority thanks to the excessive emphasis on technical studies. And, our younger generation is drawn more towards technical education purely from the perspective of seeking employment and the potential to get employment. However, it must be noted that though society needs technology for improving the quality of life, but how the society must be organized, how human relations must be organized, and how as a civilization we have to survive and prosper. It is imperative that one should also know one's past, so that you locate yourself in a better position in the present. Therefore, history assumes a lot of importance. But then the current scenario is that today most of the history is confined to schools and at best to +2 level. And today the sad state of affairs is that in not many colleges history is not being taught, and then with great difficulty very few students choose history probably as a last option. So this is the current scenario which we have to accept as a fact of life. Now the reasons are many. The reason why history today faces this kind of a situation. The reasons are that today history is seen as a luxury, and then something history which is whose relevance is not felt by the society in general. Therefore, in the backdrop of this, and also particularly in the backdrop of the fact that Telangana is a nascent state, and it is very important that citizens of Telangana state should peep into their past and draw inspiration from the past, and also it is equally important that some of the flaws which exist in our society, which need to be corrected, and this is possible only when we go back in history and see what are the mistakes that we have committed in the past, and then therefore the one of the lessons of history is that we read history so that we learn from our mistakes and then we don't repeat them. So this is one of the objectives of forming Telangana Council of Historical Research, and our endeavor has always been to take history to the common people, to make it intelligible, to make it relevant, and also to accord importance to some of the forgotten heroes of our own Telangana in particular, so that they are presented to the present generation, and then the present generation also must take inspiration from the valor and the heroic deeds of our own heroes. So this is one of the reasons why we thought we would form this body, so that we make history relevant to the current generation. And in our endeavor, since the origin of this particular body, we have been conducting symposia on themes of current relevance. So in that endeavor, we have conducted a symposium on Mauli Alauddin, then Turebaz Khan, and as recent as during this Azadi Ka Amrit Utsav, we have also presented the forgotten contribution of Suraya Tayyebji, who is to whom the credit of designing the national flag should go. In our endeavor, we do get a lot of support from enthusiastic sections of society, academics and civil society organizations, and so on. So in addition to that, the TCHR had also conducted a 2-day seminar at a forgotten village called Amangal, where a lot of historical evidence regarding Recherla dynasty was found. And then the credit of organizing the entire 2-day seminar goes to one of our founder, executive member, Mr. G.V.S. Reddy, who actually took the initiative, and then the TCHR could successfully conduct a 2-day seminar, drawing people as far as from Delhi. So, I mean, this is certainly, for a small organization like TCHR, quite a Herculean task, but we are taking these challenges in our stride, and we are now planning to take up more and more issues, and take history to the people, and make it interesting and also relevant at the same time.